Hello everyone, and welcome back again to Chipmunks here on Do Not Like, Do Not Read. And we're going back to Friday Fright Night.
You forgot
and
us.
Of course, yeah. With me today I have Joaquin.
What's up?
And Clemens, who is joining instead of Grim. Because we're...
And John.
And John, because we're kinda low on time right now. We need to get this over with, so
Yeah.
Yeah, hello there, and also I hope Grim didn't look into a haunted mirror and killed somebody and is now in prison.
in an insane asylum.
Or a slum.
Islam. Thanks for reminding me of that. So yeah, I
it
guess
is Friday today.
Yeah, it is Friday, and for me and Clemens it's also like in the late evening, so this is a Friday night we're recording this. Well, at least two of us. So I guess we should also give a quick recap.
Yeah, God.
So Simon got possessed by an evil mirror, which contained a spirit called Matthias Bloodred Sandman, also known as Indestructible. He killed Brittany, who became two spirits. One of them was good and one was evil. And then shenanigans happened. I guess Danny, who was Brittany's original husband, like he was Brittany's husband in the series, he and his friend Jason tried to kill Matthias in the A-slum, aka the asylum. And I think Jason might have died during that, but I'm not sure. Danny survived for sure.
Every fight scene in the basement with Brittany and Danny.
Exactly. I think Simon might be cured now. It's kind of strange because at the beginning, Matthias was just evil Simon, like he was using his body, but then he acted as a separate entity. Also,
yeah.
Alvin
Theodore
flirting
is getting it on with Jeanette.
No, Alvin is getting it on with Jeanette.
Oh, I thought Theodore was getting some action too.
Theodore has been absent, I think.
I could have sworn in the first episode he was.
No, I think the only thing he did was driving the ambulance. Also, there was some shit about the Chosen One, and last thing that happened is that Danny turned evil Brittany into normal Brittany. So I guess there's no true good Britneys, I guess, maybe. And Matthias is getting jealous, so let's see
hurry up and get this over with.
Yeah, let's see what kinds of crazy shit will happen now. Okay, so on to chapter 8. Simon versus Matthias.
Alright. Oh, I was also the narrator, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Simon versus Matthias.
Why is this taking so long? Okay.
Yeah. Who the fuck is this?
Vicar! I guess random vicar. Can I take the vicar?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Lord, accept this little girl who fell into your arms at such a young age.
As Samantha's coffin was being put into the ground, Jeanette could feel tears sting her eyes as she said her final farewells to her little girl who was being laid to rest.
Oh, that's right, Samantha. So I think Samantha was their daughter. And she got killed by evil Brittany? Question mark? I think it was evil Brittany.
Simon was also there with Brittany and Danny, who paid their respects to Samantha before she was laid to rest.
This fucking music.
Goodbye, Daddy's little angel.
How's the music? We can't hear it, but it doesn't really matter because it's going to be muted in the video anyway.
Yeah, it's Chipmunk screaming right now. It's a Chipmunk voice going, "Ah!"
Yeah, the song, even though it's chipmunkified, it's still copyright striked.
Yeah.
It's some song by Killswitch Engage. Simon could feel a hatred burning inside him as he remembered who did this to his little girl.
Matthias.
It's such a stupid name. Without warning, Simon passed out, making everyone panic. But when he woke up, Danny, Brittany, and Jeanette were not there. Instead stood a figure of a little girl round about 13, held out her hand and said, "What happened? Is he dreaming?"
Is this... Okay, I'll take Samantha. I'll try to emulate the voice John did. Daddy!
Did he really do the voice for Rouge and for Samantha?
No, that's not the Rouge voice. That would have
never
been
mind.
Daddy, oh Jesus.
Oh.
Samantha.
Samantha ran into her father's arms before someone began mocking Simon.
Oh no.
I wonder who that would be.
Oh, it's Matthias.
Alright.
How touching. Daddy is reunited with his dead daughter. How sickening.
So is it touching
So
or is
I
it
guess-
sickening? Make up your mind.
I guess if this is the battle, I guess Clemens, yeah, you're gonna be talking to yourself.
Yeah, happens to the best of us.
Simon felt his rage build up as he stared down Matthias as he went to land a punch on Matthias when he vanished into thin air.
Oh no.
What the fuck? Show yourself, Matthias.
The immortal words.
But Matthias appeared behind Simon and elbowed him in the head before last riding him through some tables in
What?
Matthias' weapon room before Simon speared Matthias into some blades.
Wait, what? Weapons room?
Riding him through some tables.
Why does an evil spirit even need physical weapons? Can we talk about that? What the fuck is this?
Why the fuck is he riding him? Is this evil spirit horny and his fetish is riding
In front of his daughter, too. He's just really into chipmunk nerds. Matthias
That's the real smart one's dirty secret.
Yeah. Damn. Matthias picked up one of his blades and began sword fighting with Simon, who had a machete, but did fight dirty by lunging for Simon's head, only for Simon to sweep Matthias off his feet.
Now he's sweeping him off his feet. It's the love story of the century. Also, who's this person called Dirty? Why is he getting
don't
involved
know.
in this?
Is that one of his other nicknames?
Yeah, he has all the nicknames.
I have the best nicknames.
and the worst first name. Yeah. Surrender, Matthias.
Matthias swept Simon off his feet before letting his feet do the talking by kicking left and right before knocking Simon out.
You will now die, you little bastard.
You bastard.
You will die.
Die.
Simon was helpless until Samantha emitted a bright glow, blinding Matthias, giving Simon the advantage by decapitating Matthias, making Simon exhausted before getting to his knees and hugging Samantha. That was quick.
Sammy, you saved my life. Thank you.
Did she? Wait. Let me look at that again.
Yeah, he decapitated him. Apparently.
Oh, she blinded Matthias. She emitted a bright glow, whatever that means. Like, is she herself glowing, or did she pull out a laser pointer and point it at Matthias' eye?
Jeez. Yeah, anyways. But when Simon got to his feet, Matthias pulled on his head before picking up his knife and throwing it at Simon. I guess Matthias is immortal.
But if you're pulling up his head, why would you need to throw the knife instead of stabbing? Daddy, watch out!
Simon felt the blade through his chest as he fell to his knees as he lay dying before he woke up in the land of the living in the hospital.
Well, better to wake up in the land of the living than the land of the lost.
Jeez. Where the land of...
I guess card in the corner. Oh, nurse.
Okay.
Who wants to be nurse?
I'll take her. Alright. We're losing him. Preparing the charge. Come on, Simon, wake up.
Okay, I'm gonna beat a dead horse here by making fun of the American healthcare system, but they are losing him. Quick, charge his credit card.
Simon's eyes were closing as he noticed his little girl in spirit talking to him.
Daddy, you need to protect Mommy. Please don't let go of your life.
Not what I thought she was going to say to him.
Yeah.
Daddy, it's Friday Fright Night.
Sammy, I can't hold on any longer. I'm dying. My time has come.
Well, I guess that's the end of Simon then.
I mean, he was not the chosen one. That's Danny.
Yeah.
Daddy, please don't go. Mommy needs you. The world needs you.
But he's not the chosen one.
Yeah. Danny is obviously much more important.
What do you mean, Sammy?
I mean, what would she mean? I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? Oh, I guess it wasn't obvious. It wasn't just in, you have people that love you in that sense. I guess he is the chosen one, as it turns out. Daddy, you are the third and final chosen one. And if you die now, the prophecy cannot be complete without you.
How does Samantha know about this prophecy?
I guess people, if they die, they just know about that kind of shit automatically. I mean, how did Brittany know to begin with? Yeah.
When Simon woke up, he noticed his bedsheet pulled up over his face and he sat up, startling the nurse who called the doctor.
Oh, now she has a name.
No, I guess it's a guy since his name's Cole. Okay.
Oh, I thought that was the
Stein-
last name.
Yeah. Oh. Never mind. Dr. Steiner, he's alive!
Or maybe it's Cole from Ninjago. This is the Zane's Cooking crossover.
Dr. Steiner, he's alive!
The fucking nerd is alive! I thought we had bullied him to death.
Next topic for Zane's Cooking, haunted items.
I mean, literally, he is cooking for everyone's soul here.
Yeah.
The doctor came running into the room with Jeanette and Danny with a startled look on his face as he saw Simon sat up.
Impossible!
Why is this text red?
Because it's Dr. Steiner talking. But then again, it's kind of inconsistent. It's kind of character coded, but only sometimes, and then it's not really.
When the good Brittany appears, the whole screen goes white, and it's hard to look at.
Yeah.
It comes to you out of nowhere.
Doctor, what is going on?
Oh no.
Simon Seville, you are virtually indestructible. Because of course. Of course he is. And it's capitalized, so it is the name. He has become... he was the true indestructible all along. Not Matthias, I guess.
Simon didn't know what to expect as the doctor told him he could never die.
Mr. Evil never dies.
He was.
He just was.
Indestructible. Thanks for watching. Chapter 9 coming soon. So what did you think of Simon versus Matthias Night? Did you think it was better than Danny versus Evil Brittany? Leave an answer in comments. Please rate and subscribe. Don't do that. If you liked it, favorite, don't, and enjoy. Do that. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so we're at chapter 9. Danny is a werewolf.
Man, thanks for spoiling everything. Chapter title.
Rattlesnake 124.
Oh
Change
shit.
the pace. We got yellow
Shit,
text
you know what
this
the
time.
song is?
What?
It's Enter Sandman by Metallica.
Nice. Chipmunks,
I mean,
obviously.
Well, yeah, it was kind of to be expected. I mean, we had Matthias Blood Red Sandman, so it was bound to happen at one, but was bound to happen.
Is that why Rattlesnake
Sooner or
124 named him Sandman?
It might be. Would be even
Danny is a
funnier if
werewolf.
the hospital was named Saint Anger's Hospital or something.
Oh no. It would be really funny if this whole idea of a story just came from naming a character Matthias. And he's like, oh, I can, I guess, write a whole Chipmunk story about this. Oh my god. Dude, this line right here.
God.
Watch out for that misspelling.
So let me get this straight. I've just nearly been killed by some physicotic bastard, and you're telling me I'm indestructible?
Man, he really outdid himself with that one.
Or is it fiscoatic?
Yeah, fiscoatic. As if piscopath wasn't good enough. Now we have fiscoatic. Amazing. Exactly.
Oh no.
Oh great, I wake up when I realize I'm Captain Bleeding Scarlet. Anything else you would like to tell me, like Danny's a werewolf?
Well, actually...
That would be a funny thing to say if Danny was a werewolf.
Since that's the chapter's name.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen to Danny. Actually.
Not 1, not 3, like 6 or 5.
He isn't is.
Yeah, what a coincidence. I was
what
just
a
thinking. Jeanette nodded, making Simon slap his forehead before raising his arms in protest. He could not be a werewolf!
When did he become a werewolf? When did werewolves even become part of this universe?
He got bitten by the werewolf fairy.
Just fucking great. So instead of Matthias, we are now gonna be eaten alive by a fucking werewolf.
You don't know
I've had it with this mother of effin' werewolves in my mother effin' chipmunk story.
In my mother effin' Aslum.
I mean, I think, we know Simon's kind of kinky from what happened before with Matthias, so I think he's kind of projecting here. I think that's just what he wants to happen.
No, that was mostly Matthias's part.
Well, to be fair. But he let it happen. So. Would be a real shame if I was gulped down by this werewolf, right? Let's hope that never happens.
Simon could feel his head throbbing as he noticed his brother stood there staring out of the window at the moon before he ran to the nearest bathroom, making Jeanette and Simon run after him. See?
That just proves my theory. I should have fucking said that. I feel 24 saying that out loud.
Okay. Count us down in unison, Julius.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1.
Danny!
Suddenly the door fell away, revealing a huge 6-ton werewolf eating away at a patient of the hospital before Jeanette grabbed Simon and backed away slowly.
Okay, but it's probably Imperial times. So, maybe not as heavy as I'd imagine. I don't know.
Whoa.
Scorpio?
The fuck?
I guess
who's voicing this?
I think Clemens is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you think you're going, chosen ones?
Scorpio / Danny. Of
His
course.
name's Scorpio. Simon and Jeanette froze to the spot as Scorpio turned to them, but was soon joined by Matthias, who stood beside Scorpio, making Jeanette and Simon look in disbelief. Shadow hunters!
What?
What? Matthias stood next to his werewolf brother before they chased Simon and Jeanette through the corridors of the hospital.
Wait, what? Brother?
At least it's not his werewolf cousin and brother in arms.
Yeah.
After them, Scorpio / Danny / whatever else fucking nickname.
Exit light!
My pleasure.
Scorpio ran full speed after Simon and Jeanette, even ducking and diving his way through patients and doctors before Simon and Jeanette hid in the boiler room.
Jeanette, I told you we would be eaten alive.
Shut up, Simon! Stop making this. Stop trying to make this happen.
It's like one of those things, if you say it enough times, it will become true. So, Simon,
Yeah.
shut up. What? Wait, what?
What
is this?
What?
Just shut up and kiss me, you doomed hunk!
Well, I guess she's into it too.
What? This is not the time.
No, this is exactly the time. Like, that was... I mean, they're together, they share the same interests.
It really gets me off when I'm being chased by werewolves. And also a guy named Matthias Bloodred, Indestructible Sandman. God. Simon could feel Jeanette's warmth as she wrapped herself around him while kissing him.
Wrapped herself
but it was
around him.
short-lived.
Sounds like she's a fucking snake.
But it was short-lived when Werewolf Danny burst in the door, burying his fangs. It's almost like it was a bad time to do this.
Well,
Jeanette
but
walked
again,
forward into
that might have been her plan the whole time.
I guess.
What if we kissed
Jeanette
while
walked
being gulped down by the werewolf?
in the boiler room.
In the boiler room.
Jeanette walked forward into Scorpio's view before he stared at her, making Simon panic.
Don't touch her!
Leave her alone.
Jeanette ignored her husband as she spread her arms out in front of her, waiting for Scorpio to kill her, much to her husband's protests.
No, that was supposed to be me.
Oh my God.
Jeanette, don't do this. Please, don't do this. No, don't give your life to him.
Also, why would you even do
to do this?
What is even the point? How is that going to help us?
Simon, run! Get out of here!
Is there a second exit to the boiler room?
But it was too late.
Yeah, weird layout.
Scorpio stuck the fatal blow on Jeanette, making her fall to her knees before dropping dead on the floor. Jeez, all the main characters are just dying.
Yeah. Don't worry, she'll be a spirit and then she'll get special knowledge. Maybe, I guess.
And Simon had watched all of this with tears in his eyes as Scorpio ran away, claiming Jeanette's life. But Simon was rooted to the spot in fear as he looked at Jeanette's lifeless body.
Dude, she gave her life so you could run away, and you just stand there in shock and the bad guy runs away.
Well, this was pointless.
Jeanette, please wake up. Please, honey, wake up.
She's dead. She can't wake up. Dumbass. But there was no waking her up, see? So Simon closed Jeanette's eyes before setting her body on fire. She was 23.
Why?
Oh, damn. That's the biggest plot twist. I thought they might be in their 30s. So when do they have their kids?
I don't know. Why is he setting her body on fire? Couldn't you have let the experts do that? Also, why are they always closing someone's eyes when they died? Kind of weird.
I don't know. So if he closed her eyes, then it's kind of weird that he's waking at her to wake up when her eyes are open before he closed them.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a weird thing to say if someone's eyes are open.
Scorpio! / Danny.
Alvin!
Oh yeah, it just came to me. Dave is not in the story at all.
Well, he was in a car accident, I heard.
Yeah, maybe he was one of the patients.
Well, life goes on.
Simon stood in the room when people came for Jeanette's body, but Simon held it closer to his heart before carrying her outside.
Wait,
Why?
what do you mean?
Burned her body.
You burned her body. What?
Here's Jeanette. It's like, oh my god, was there a fire? It's like, yes, I burned her. Why?
she's a pile of ash right now.
It's okay. It's what she would have wanted. But when people tried calming Simon down, he ran off into the distance like a bat out of hell, running to destroy Scorpio before he focused on Matthias.
Running like a bat out of hell? That's a weird way to word it. Bats don't usually
drop
run,
off Jeanette
right?
then?
Yeah, probably.
Did he's like, I have a job to do, then just threw her onto the ground.
Or like dispersing her into the wind because she's fucking burnt.
While everyone looked at Jeanette, Alvin noticed how peaceful she looked before folding. She's burnt. She doesn't look peaceful. Before she looked peaceful, she looked before folding her arms before carrying her to the hearse.
Do you think the author forgot while writing this what he just wrote about him burning her body? Because this doesn't make sense at all.
I gotta make her body extra crispy.
Gotta get that Maillard reaction going.
Oh, so I guess Alvin's back.
Why did she sacrifice herself just to save Simon? I mean, you already gave the answer yourself, Brittany. I guess she's just normal Brittany now. But also, Danny's a fucking werewolf. She passed on her immortality so Simon could live on and destroy the curse and bring back the dead of our loved ones. Wait, when the fuck was she immortal? That wasn't the thing, right?
Immortality.
Oh, that makes sense. Silly me, silly me. Also,
Everyone
how did
looked at
she?
Alvin.
Also, how did she sacrifice herself to bring like Britney back? Britney just came back. That was literally long before Jeanette sacrificed herself. That was Danny's doing. Like, he was fighting Britney, evil Britney, and then he was like, you can become evil Britney again, there's still good inside of you, and then she just was evil Britney, and then she just was normal Britney again. Like nothing had happened. That had nothing to do with Jeanette.
What a shitty story. Everyone looked at Alvin as though he was a wise man, but when they climbed into the hearse, Brittany asked, how do you pronounce this?
I don't know. I hope Simon will be okay. Oh shit, Theodore's
he's
back.
He will, Britt. Oh, wait. Wrong place. He will, Britt. He's tough. Wait, he is tough as old Simon. He'll destroy anything that threatens his family.
What happened to you, Theodore? I thought you were a doctor. Yet you can't even speak properly. I hope so, Theo. When we get home, tell Bobby, Diana, Andy, Zach, Thomas, Maria, and Anthony to get their guns.
What?
Of course, who could forget? Bobby, Diana, Andy, Zach, Thomas, Maria, and Anthony.
Yeah.
Okay, count us down,
right.
Clemens.
Count us down.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Why?
Why?
Because we are the only defense against these shadow fiends who kill us while we sleep. Why is Britney's text blue now? What about Simon?
I'm saying this author can't keep it consistent.
Why we ask? He walks alone. He walks a lonely road, the only one that he's ever known.
Meanwhile.
Oh, so he is still alive.
What voice did I do for him?
I don't remember.
Alright, Simon, wake up, we're here.
When did he even show up again?
Jason gave Simon a nudge in the ribs since Simon had fallen asleep in the boot of Jason's Land Rover. End of the road for me, man. I need to defend your family.
Thanks for driving me up here, Jay.
Yeah, thanks, Jay.
Jason saluted Simon before driving away while Simon stared at the gates in front of him.
Well, Jeanette, rest in peace, my love.
Simon loaded his Smith & Wesson, dude, and his tombstone shotgun before entering the gates of Hades' castle.
Hades' castle?
Did he go to Greece?
Is he literal?
What the fuck, dude?
I don't fucking know, man. Hades not living in a castle, is he? Like
Dude,
the Greek god?
If Hades appears, can I be Hades?
Sure. Wait, who's saying this? I guess Simon.
Yeah. Well, Scorpio, you messed with the wrong monk, cause I will not have backup or people to help me out.
You messed with the wrong monk because I have no one to help me? That's a weird thing to say.
That's kind of a self-refuting
when it's
thing.
Also not true, because Jason was just helping you by driving you out here, so I don't know what you're on about, Simon.
Oh no. Is the next video is the song gonna be I Stand Alone by Godsmack? Chipmunk version?
We'll see.
I stand alone.
I stand alone.
I work alone.
Thanks for watching. Chapter 10th coming soon. There's a new villain for the series. His name is Scorpio. Now Jeanette is in heaven because he saved her husband Simon from Scorpio. Rip Jeanette Ann Miller. Making this very much by everyone. She gave up her immorality to sacrifice her life to save her husband. Rate, subscribe, joy, alright.
Why isn't joy the last word of a video?
I stand alone. Oh, there's 2 parts to this chapter. Julius,
nice.
Is the song copyrighted? Is it I Stand Alone by Godsmack?
Let me look it up in the description.
Oh,
yes,
it is.
Nice,
the Scorpion
nice.
King. Is that why you named this character Scorpio?
Maybe.
So is
probably.
this literally is Scorpio supposed to look like The Rock then?
Hopefully.
All right, Friday Fright Night, Chapter 10. I Stand Alone, Part 1. I stand alone. When Simon entered Hades' castle, he never knew what to expect until a scorpion stung him. I guess it is the Scorpion King.
Ow, son of a...
But after he'd been stung, he didn't need his glasses, so as he entered the main hall of the castle, he noticed a sword placed in the middle of the hall.
So the scorpion sting gave him better eyesight. Makes sense.
Now this is getting weird. Why would someone leave a sword here?
And that is the only weird part about this whole story. First weird thing that has happened in this series.
Sword in the stone. Simon got his answer when 3 huge scorpions landed on each side of him. Simon pulled out his guns, but his bullets never even scratched the surface of the scorpion's shell before he realized.
The sword!
The sword that's just conveniently placed there.
What about it?
Simon ran flat towards the sword, avoiding the tails of the scorpions when he was confronted by Scorpio. This is my sword.
Hello, Simon.
So I get the name, but why exactly is a werewolf king of the scorpions? Don't really get
if
it.
the author just forgot. He randomly just decided to change him into a scorpion.
That would be funny. Not impossible.
Simon noticed Scorpio stood on the rafters and felt anger build inside him as he tore through the scorpions before standing there like someone from the Scorpion King. Oh no, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is gonna appear. What?
What?
Man, Bible marketing has gone to shit. Okay, okay, I really need to see the first Scorpion King movie. Now in theaters.
So you haven't...
Came out in 2009, this video, and you think you're 7 years too late. Scorpion King came out in 2002.
Well, they also advertised it with Chipmunks Videofic, so not the smartest marketing department.
Simon had no time to think. Had no time to think as he heard Scorpio laugh again, making him run to the next room, never realizing he needed to use his brain to solve the puzzle. Dumbass.
He's supposed to be the smart one.
Okay, it names my weapon, which is my bow, but in a gesture polite meaning bow.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What was that sentence? Once he answered the riddle correctly, he entered a room which had skeletons on the wall and a notice, which Simon read.
What the fuck is this?
Those who are poor of heart may claim the sword of broken dreams, but prove that you are not pure, you will die.
The sword of broken dreams. Is that why last chapter was that why he said to himself, "I walk alone"? Now he claims the sword of broken dreams.
Oh no! Is that gonna be the next song?
Oh god, I hope so. Simon swallowed a huge lump in his throat as he entered the room, but nothing happened when he pulled the sword from the wall, but the room did collapse. So something did happen.
I guess he was not pure of heart.
You're pure of heart, Captain America.
Damn it.
He'd only just managed to escape by the skin on his teeth when he stumbled into a church room and a priest stood in front of the altar. Oh, the altar.
What?
I guess I'll be the priest.
Altar. What is happening? No, it's the priestess.
No.
Darling, welcome, my son.
Oh no! Oh Jesus!
Simon held the sword in striking position as he walked forward towards the priestess.
How do you know my name?
Wait, what? I thought she... What? Hold on, go back. Did she say his name?
No.
No.
She didn't.
Dumbass.
How did you know I was the son of someone? Only a witch could know something like that.
God.
Darling, I know everything about you, Simon. Where you live and when you married.
Simon looked confused as the priestess continued speaking, making Simon somehow draw closer to the heavenly voice until he nearly dropped the sword.
It's the trap, isn't it?
What if it was Jeanette?
That would be funny.
Simon, darling, you need to leave.
I'm not leaving until I find out who you really are.
Oh, dude, what if the priestess was Dave? The girl looked offended as she was asked to reveal herself. But she gave in as she took off her hood to reveal long, silky brown hair and peaked rimmed glasses as Simon looked on in horror.
Oh no, don't tell me it's really Jeanette.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. It was Jeanette. It's so predictable, dude.
Simon?
I was too in shock. No, you can't be. She died protecting me.
But you died in Zanzibar.
Well, Simon backed into the wall, almost knocking off the china.
What? What? China? China?
Careful, darling, those cost a fortune.
Yeah, you know how many people live in China? Can't afford to lose it.
Simon was still shaking in surprise as the girl walked towards him, holding out her hand, but he was too frightened.
You mean fry tent?
Fright tent.
Gonna put you into the fryer, Simon.
Since the priest is Jeanette, I'm just gonna switch back to my Jeanette voice.
Yeah.
Simon,
Well, this
don't
isn't
be
the
afraid.
priestess, this is the priestess.
Oh, Prices. Okay, Simon, don't be afraid, I won't hurt you.
The classic priestess voice.
Simon still didn't believe a word the priestess was saying until she kissed him. Now, do you believe I'm the one you love? Not a question.
Jeanette?
Was that supposed to be a reveal?
In the flesh.
In the flesh? Do.
Simon was too overjoyed as he held Jeanette close and kissed her before letting go.
Why though?
Oh, how paternally sickening.
Paternally? Wait, paternally sickening?
Simon placed the voice to one person who could ever interrupt his and Jeanette's reunion.
Scorpio!
Scorpio!
Yeah. Oh, a cliffhanger. Alright, so we want to do one more since it's going to be the last part to I Stand Alone. Janet is back after. Wait, she faked her death?
But how? How did he? So she faked her death? But why?
And after she faked her death, Simon
But
burned
she got
her.
burnt.
Did she fake getting burned as well? And what? How would she even? How did she even fake her? Why did she even fake her death? So the stuff about she sacrificed herself to bring everyone else back didn't make sense because it was literally not true then? Because she didn't even die? What was even the point then? Was it just to distract Scorpio? But if it was only so that Scorpio would leave, then why wouldn't she just reveal that it was fake all along, like, immediately after he
wasn't Jeanette
left?
Supposed to be immortal?
Well, was she before? I mean, that kind of just got dropped on us after she had supposedly died.
Well, I guess she could really fake her death if she was immortal, but
I guess.
I don't know.
Well, one more for this part.
What's gonna be the next song? Is it still I Stand Alone?
I think it might be.
Awake by
No,
Godsmack.
it's Awake by Godsmack. Great.
Hold on, let me look it up really quick.
But it sounds almost the same.
Oh,
probably
because
it's Godsmack.
It was from Dave Mira's Freestyle BMX. Love this song. I Stand Alone Part 2. Simon panted heavily as Scorpio walked towards him.
Pant.
Don't worry, Simon. You'll soon be joining your dear daughter in heaven soon enough.
Don't you mean joining? Joining.
Simon lunged at Scorpio with his fists flying and kicks getting thrown in by the monk who was attacking Scorpio. Alright then. Scorpio did fight back with a super kick to Simon's gut before running the monk's head over some shattered glass, making Simon bleed from the forehead.
Looks like the gods favor me tonight, Chipmunk.
I'm your tonight, Chipmunk. Simon then picked up his blade and swiped at Scorpio, only to find himself standing in thin air.
Oh shit, it's like a cartoon when they walk off the edge and take a moment to look down before falling down.
Show yourself, Scorpio.
What? I thought he already did. Simon
oh, that's what was meant by thin air, I guess. Scorpio vanishing.
Simon swung his sword into the darkness, but he eventually gave up when a shadow stirred behind him.
Oh, he's stirring the pot. Why is she here again? Daddy!
Simon swung himself round to his ghostly little girl of a daughter as he felt a sword plunge into his chest.
Oh shit. Daddy, no.
Simon could feel the blade through his chest, but then heard gunshot come from the doors as Scorpio pulled out his sword, and he heard someone familiar shout. Oh, who is it?
Oh shit.
Stay away from my friend, you supernatural bastard.
You bastard.
Jason fired more shots into Scorpio's head before picking up Simon's sword of broken dreams. God. And began fighting Scorpio. Dreams. I swing a lonely road. Simon, run. Simon ran the best he could while Jason was fighting Scorpio.
No. He was fighting Scorpio. Different person.
Scorpio. Jason put his martial arts into effect when he heel kicked Scorpio before landing punches on him and sending him flying.
Hope he was pulling out his best Aikido moves. Let me tell you one motherfucking thing.
Oh no. Jason would totally be Steven Seagal. Here's how it's supposed to go down.
Let me tell you one motherfucking thing, you supernatural bastard.
You shall not lay a finger on the monk.
Stay away from the monk. Don't dunk on the monk, dude.
You're gonna get monked up by me.
If you dare strike me, you will be cursed until Matthias is dead.
Huh? And with that, Jason lopped... What? No, now the narrator's swearing. And with that, Jason lopped Scorpio's fucking head off, then spat on the body.
Holy shit!
Well, this really is taking an emotional toll on the author. Okay. Jason then felt strange as he felt his body transform into a piscopath he noticed the machete in his hand and the shotgun in his other hand.
Piscopath is back.
Piscopath.
This story so far has just been an endless cycle of people turning into piscopaths and becoming normal again, and then someone else turns into a piscopath.
Meanwhile, Jeanette noticed her husband stumbling around the street with blood all over the place as he collapsed, making Jeanette panic.
But he's indestructible.
Yeah.
Simon!
So she really is just back now. She just faked her death. And went to Hate's castle for some reason. Oh shit, Simon. Huh. Fancy seeing you around here.
What? Simon snapped awake and grabbed Alvin by the throat and flung him into the wall. Why?
Why? Yeah, what? Also...
Oh.
Stay away from my wife, Alvin.
But he wasn't doing anything at the moment. I mean, yes, he was trying to You know, they were flirting, but not at the moment. You have no way of knowing that right now from what just happened, so...
Jeanette noticed Simon's fury as she tried to calm her husband, but Simon was having none of it. Simon had launched Alvin...
Why at this time? This is such a weird point for him to get mad at Alvin for trying to cuck him.
Simon had launched Alvin full on into the wall, splitting his head open before he picked up a pipe in the backyard and beat Alvin to a bloody mess, just curled up on the floor, and then Simon swung the fatal blow.
What the fuck?
So
I thought Jason was the one.
just...
Jason was the one getting turned into a psychopath, not Simon.
So he literally just killed Alvin because he cucked him.
If that's even the reason, because why would he do that now? Like, Alvin didn't do anything that would have revealed that, and they were cool before. I don't know what I don't know what made him want to do that now of all times.
Simon quickly looked at the blood-soaked pipe and realized the sickening truth.
What is the sickening truth? Tell me, Arthur.
He had killed his brother Alvin. No shit.
Yeah, he sure did. But why? Why exactly?
No, Alvin, please no. I'm sorry. Please wake up.
Fuck you! You didn't just punch him once. You beat him to a bloody pulp, you fucker. Don't give me any of that shit. There wasn't really any inciting provocation. You just did this out of nowhere. Fuck you, Simon. Fuck you.
Simon's rage had killed Simon, but when Simon tried hugging Jeanette, she backed away before running away. Yeah, good.
Jeanette, please don't be mad, honey. I promise I will never do it again.
Simon fell to his knees. What? Simon fell to his knees in pain before he died from the pain of heartache. And his wounds from fighting too much. Boo-hoo.
Yeah, so... Well, so much about indestructible. More like destructible. Fucker just lost the will to live.
Oh, God.
Stand alone.
No, you're not. You're fucking dying. You're not even standing. You're fucking dead. Why are you even talking?
Even if you were alive, you stand alone because you did it to yourself.
Yeah, that's what really hurts. I mean, he literally just did it to himself out of fucking nowhere.
Simon quickly crawled to his big brother and hugged him as they died together.
What do you mean? He's already dead. He's already a bloody mess.
In hospital.
Well, I hope Dr. Steiner's okay. The only good character.
Simon woke up in hospital with Alvin laid in the next hospital bed as he heard footsteps coming to the door.
Of course, you can't fucking take anything at face value. This author all the time just flat out states, oh, this character died, and then 1 second later, oh, he woke up in hospital dead. He's not actually dead.
Yeah, he wants to drag the story out longer.
Yeah,
but like, you don't need to word it like that even. Just say he passed out. Like, use the word lifeless because that can be ambiguous, but don't literally write he died if he doesn't actually die.
I think this author does that because he wants to keep surprising the viewers. Like, he thinks, oh, this will really surprise the viewers and give them a plot twist.
Yeah, but
they died, but wait, they're still alive. My story is so cool.
Yeah, but pro writing tip, that's not a good way to have a plot twist.
It's not. People are gonna catch on if you keep doing it over and over again. People are gonna catch on. It's like, oh no, this author's done this before. They're not really gonna die. They're just gonna say that he woke up and
and just flat out lying as the all-knowing narrator. Just flat out lying is also just in general not a good way to have a plot twist. Like, you can use more subtle ways. You can use more ambiguous terms, as I stated. You don't have to lie. Why you're always lying.
And Simon beat Alvin, and they put him in the same room as his killer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone Clem is counting us down.
3, 2, 1.
Morning, boys.
Boys!
Ah, Simon, you're such a goofball.
Yeah, Simon, why did you do that?
Yeah, Alvin couldn't feel his head as he noticed a girl walk to his bed and kiss Alvin.
He's disassociating. Wait, don't I know you? What?
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 Okay. Who wants to be this character? If no one's gonna take it, I'll take it.
Oh, I can be Kimberly.
Yeah.
Unless you want to take her
Yeah, that's
really
fine.
badly. Okay. What voice should I do?
Do the way you do the Simon voice.
So,
It'd be really funny.
I'm Kimberly.
Yeah. Alvin gazed at her, completely amazed at the girl's beauty as she sat and held Alvin's hand.
So is this author introducing a new girl out of nowhere? So Alvin can just to resolve the Alvin and Simon both hitting on Jeanette issue.
Well,
So
Simon, looks like I don't have to cuck you anymore.
Well, Alvin, looks like I don't have to beat you to death anymore. Isn't that convenient? Of course, I could have just not done that in the first place, but, you know. Anyways, I hope you quickly recover, Alvin. Who is she? Why is she showing up at Alvin's bed?
Kimberly gave Alvin a kiss on the cheek before she left, making Alvin fluster.
You know, it should have been Rose Wilson from Turned Bad, New Life, New Conflict.
Oh.
You know, sometimes I wonder what happened to Rose. Like, aside from the non-canon, the Lost Squeakquel ending. Wow, she is hot.
Oh my god. Everyone laughed at Alvin's humor
That's not
before
a
he
joke!
and Simon were discharged from the hospital.
That's literally not a joke. Well,
So,
but
Mr. Alvin Seville, your condition of being beaten to a bloody pulp has been cured. You can go now.
I guess just like in Turned Bad, New Life, New Conflict, like, we already discussed, chipmunk humor is a little bit different from human humor. So just saying, wow, she thought is considered a joke. Just like saying a tongue twister is. I just wish my niece was here. Let me guess, she just came back as well.
As soon as everyone was quiet, Cassandra came running to the ward and almost crashed into Jeanette.
Guess not.
I forgot who's Cassandra again.
I don't know. I'm not really sure if she was mentioned before.
What's the matter, Cassie?
Cassandra pointed out of the window as Alvin and Simon noticed a figure stood in the rain.
Let me guess, is it Samantha by any chance?
When Samantha was about to get closer, someone shouted.
Oh no, it's not. Okay.
Simon, stay away from him. Jason is possessed.
Alright, she's a psychopath now, but good thing that Danny's normal now. Well, I guess, just like with Matthias, like, at first he was kind of possessing Danny's body, but then he just became a different entity. However that happens. It just happens. Oh wow.
Danny's back after being possessed. But now Jason has taken... Wait, what? But now Jason has been taken over by Tank. New villain.
Villian, you mean?
I'll take Tank. I'll voice Tank.
Well, that's...
Simon and Alvin.
That's for the next part, I think.
Yeah.
We're
I'll
done
just
for
write it
now.
down.
Tank.
Alvin and Simon and Alvin survive their near-death expirance. New girlfriend for Alvin, and she is called Kimberly. I thought Alvin was a bit lonely, so... Kimberly. I thought Alvin was a bit lonely, so I put Kimberly in the story.
Yeah, but maybe you should have given her a reason to be there. Like, anything. Like, give her a
Like,
son.
was it some random girl?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
wait,
literally
I guess Alvin
just
did know her.
came to the hospital bed. Yeah, but they didn't explain where from. He just thought, do I know her? I guess so. I mean, she thought.
Oh shit, we're at hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so we got like, what, 3 more chapters left?
Okay, let me...
Yeah, so my quick prediction for the next video, in the next chapter, Jason will kill Simon, cut up his corpse and feed him to the pigs, and in the chapter afterwards, it will start with after Simon faked his death.
Yeah, probably. Death doesn't mean anything in this story. We were just coming back from the dead, left and right.
God. As always, we have a Discord in the description if you want to hang out with us.
Also, of course, leave the office we cover alone. Or we will possess you till Matthias died. So, don't take any chances with that. And I guess we also have a request form if you have any suggestions for what we might read, you know, if you find a good story or a movie even. And always remember, if you do not like, then do not read. Bye.
Peace out.
Thanks for watching.